Okay, this is problem 3 from September 24th. We are going to write a spiral program that will draw a spiral continually until it reaches the edge of the screen, and then it will stop. And to make sure it will hit the edge of the screen, put the instructions to draw one line inside of a loop that gets executed 1,000 times, and we'll be way off the screen by the time we get to 1,000. We need 4 new commands, okay? So we're going to set the height of the screen. There's a win setup command, and the first one is the width, and the second one is the height. So I'm going to copy those, and we're just going to build off of the program that we worked on previously, the spiral program. So we want this to go to 1,000 instead to make sure we get to the edge. And after we create our screen, then we can set its size to 400 by 300. And what else do we need to do? If we want to figure out where the turtle is, this will return his x-coordinate, this will return his y-coordinate, and to break out of the loop, there's a break command. Okay, so if I do 400 and 300, actually let's make this a little bit bigger. Let's do 600 and 400. And what I want to do is I want to see if I'm off the screen. So after I go forward, I'm going to see if I'm off the screen. So the center of my screen is 0, 0. So if it's 600 pixels wide, plus 300 will be off the right side, minus 300 will be off the left side, and plus and minus 200 will be off the top and the bottom. So I got to check if t.x coordinate, and that's just a function that returns the x coordinate, is greater than 300, or t.x coordinate is less than minus 300, or the t.y coordinate is greater than 250, or t.y coordinate is less than a minus 250, then what I want to do is I want to break out of the loop, and that's just a break command. So regardless of how many times I said I was going to do the loop, if you execute a break command somewhere along the way, then it will break out of the loop. So if we only get through this 100 times and we hit the edge, we will break out. Let me see what it doesn't like about this. Missing white space around operators. So apparently someplace I didn't put a little white space around there, and that should get rid of it for me, and it does. Okay, so let's go ahead and run this now. And we should be able to see it. Notice that the screen is smaller than it normally is. Okay. And it does not appear to be stopping. It appears to have stopped there. And, it went off the top and the bottom, and I did 250, not 200. So that would explain why half of 400 is 200, not 250. Okay, now let's give it another shot, and we should get better results this time. Of course, we have to stop the previous one from running before we can run this one. Okay, and it looks like I went around, let's see, so apparently this last yellow one, it looks like actually the red one, looks like I actually did one more line after I hit that, didn't I? It looks like the red one may have been off on the previous trip around. So maybe I'm off by a pixel or two here. I'm not sure why, but this does appear to work, or at least be very close to working. So the code is correct. I'm not sure why it seems to be off a couple of pixels here. It's possible, I don't know for sure how they measure the screen width. If they go all the way to the edge of the white here instead of the end of the black, then we do have a few more pixels to work with, and I'm not sure if that's the way that they measure it or not. I'd have to look that up on the internet. So that's how you do the third problem from last Thursday.